Alright everyone, we are back with the very first beta cast of Age of the Ring at 9.0. Now we have a lot of exciting changes in this version of the game since delay fix got introduced in the middle of our last patch. We have updated things with that in mind, and we have updated some outdated stuff in the factions that could use a little bit of love. In this game in particular, we're going to be watching on the upper right a Gondor played by old Nosey, going up against Po0l on the bottom left playing as Erebor. Now Erebor got its smaller mine shafts for this patch, and it has had a tremendous positive result. You're able to defend them better, you're able to hide them in better spots, and be a bit more clever about your approach, and that is something that has been a very fun thing to mess around with for Erebor in particular. And Gondor over here, as you can see, has its new structure art. They have smaller farms, they got different buildings all around except for the fortress. That is the same, and besides their other balance changes, you will see hopefully those in the game today. We do see old Nosey here going for a stable start. Now with cavalry, we nerfed their base damage across the board. Early and mid-game cavalry lost -5 base and -10 upgraded, while the elite cavalry in the mod had a decrease of -10 base and -20 upgraded. So this is something we're still messing around with, and it has shown to be a very good result on adjusting the cav harass value. And over here, old Nosey also opening with the barracks for that support. Looks like Po0l is dropping a forward mine shaft by the Warglare here. Probably going to do a little bit of creeping, but we shall see. And he already has one over here, so Po0l's moving very quickly. He's got a Guardian and a Phalanx Battalion. He must have gone for Ravens of Erebor, yep. So it's helping him with the unit production. He's getting another Pike Battalion out. He's probably going to exit over here and do the creeping right there. And old Nosey doing himself a favor in scouting with his builder just to see where the other forward tunnel is going to be. The Penethgalen are going to maybe trample, but he sees the pikes there, so he's going to pivot. He's not going to have the space. He's going to go down here and attack this mine shaft. Now again, with cavalry damage nerfed across the board, this means forward tunnels are less susceptible to cavalry harass, but we do have a pike battalion in here right now, so you guys see how this lines up. I don't know if that's going to get away. We have a clansman battalion trying to defend this farm. Maybe we will see. Maybe he's going to have the space to trample there, and right now we have the Penethgalen almost getting this, and it looks like they go. Nope. Okay, they're going to wait. Nope. Po0l backed away. Okay. He's going to lose that mine shaft. Two clansman battalions trying to fend off the harass right here. Going to be a little bit tight for old Nosey. Po0l creeping over here on the upper side of the map. And Nosey creeping Po0l's Warglare on the southern point. Kind of funny how that's working out. Okay, so Nosey did lose a farm here, and he has gone for Captain's Horn. He gets a clean trample on the Guardians. It's great. Okay, Porcupine from the Phalanx. Continues to cycle trample. Okay, he's going to end up saving himself both battalions. Guardians and Phalanx moving on the northern side of the map. So 450 CP for Gondor and 400 for Erebor. Looks like we have a second Hall of Warriors building right now. One Pike Battalion inside the tunnel. And Penethgalen Battalion almost get it. Ooh, hopefully they don't auto-acquire here. And nope, okay, he's gonna move them, good. Okay, we got Linear Pikes coming out of the barracks. No other battalion coming in yet from the cavalry. So I think this is a goner. I don't think he's gonna save this. There's no chance he will. Linear Pikes moving in on this southern point. And yeah, he deletes that, I think. I don't think he got it himself, but looks like there's a chance of him. Yep, okay, so he trampled, hit S, so he didn't run into the pikes. Nice. And Nosey over here creeping his Warglare. So they're both again at equal CP. We got Linear Pikes on the southern point trying to maybe get some harassing on this mine shaft. Looks like they're about to. Guardians though on the way to defend. Okay, Ravens of Erebor up and running again, helping with the unit prod. Okay, Nosey going with the creeping. Po0l on the retreat. He has Erebor off of his base right now. Okay, more clansmen, more clansmen. He's gone for double racks in this matchup. That is interesting. I would not expect double racks because that could be a little bit... Ooh, what is this? He's going for a fast MT build? Okay. Okay, very cool. All right, old Nosey, you going for the MT sword setup? All right. Very quickly. Oh, we have a forge? Okay. Very nice. So he is going for the MT swords with banners and charge. Very cool. And we got some Guardian Phalanx patrol coming over here. Looks like he's trying to get this mine shaft, but because of how he positioned, I don't think he's actually going to kill it in time. Okay, Po0l on the move. He's sort of giving himself a little bit of breathing space. Porcupine from the Phalanx. Guardians trying to hold the Clansman. Clansman on the bottom. And he gets away with his singular Pantheon. Oh, he's getting the banner upgrade. Okay, very smart. Okay, so they're going to replenish over time, surely. And Nosey having trouble getting this mine shaft out of his way. Clansman moving down here. Let's take a look back up. Oh, he's got 2 soldiers of Minas Tirith queued up. Okay, we're about to see the banner value coming on in for the charge bonus. Very nice. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky because MT swords can feed, but with the charge bonus value, I think they're going to hold up all right against Guardians and whatnot. Okay, Nosey ends up getting this, but I think maybe Po0l deleted that. Looks like he's going in right over here on this mine shaft next. He is chasing the belter instead. Okay. MT swords charge. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. He could put them in formation. He's got them in formation for the armor bonus too. So that's a good chunk of bonus right there for MT swords. Very nice. He's probably doing another charge ability if I had to guess. MT Knights on the field as well. He's got the banner upgrade. He's not using that charge value on the 2nd battalion, but that's fine. He's got another battalion here. And Clansman chasing down the Guardians over here. Okay. Glowing on the field for Po0l. So Gondor's going to have to deal with Glowing now. Maybe we're going to see an early Boromir. Maybe Denethor. Could be Denethor. We have Fully Armed and Filthy. One of the changes we made to Fully Armed and Filthy is that it only gives upgraded weapons to dwarves, while Manish units get heavy armor, just to make Bardings and Lake Town units a little bit more efficient. Helps with their survivability. Okay, and is he going to get that with the swords? Yep, he's going to go in on it. Okay. And looks like Po0l doesn't have this mine shaft anymore. He may have lost it a little bit ago and I didn't notice, but again, MT swords going in on the next mine shaft down here on the southern point. 600 CP for Gondor, 750 for Erebor, 1k in the bank versus 600. Let's take a look at Gondor's base real quick. And Nosey has the marketplace. Okay, so one of the changes we did for Gondor was that the marketplace is now 600 at base value, and you have to buy Grand Harvest for another 600, basically making it the total cost as it was before, but it's a little bit more flexible for Gondor now. So it's shown to be quite good. And unfortunately, Glowing got a level off of that MT Knight Battalion going right into the pikes. Unlucky on Nosey's part. MT Swords, though, going around the bend and hitting the mine shafts. We even have Numenorian Engineering for Gondor now. Oh, wait, we have a Redoubt Rush? Whoa. So he's definitely going for the Redoubt units because MT units are on the field. Okay. Interesting play there by Po0l. So yeah, this has been huge for Gondor. Cheaper marketplace for a Grand Harvest that costs 600. Now we're seeing that in effect. This is great. Okay, Erebor on the southern point trying to push Gondor's economy. And Nosey defending his trebuchet. He's definitely trying to get rid of the redoubt. Let's see, does he have a rebuild? He has 5 points. He could go for rebuild if he wanted to, which I think he may have to. I don't know if it's going to save him, though. We shall see. He does go for rebuild. And yeah, we see Gloin here with the dwarves covered by fully armed and filthy. They got the upgraded weapons. Another change we made for Erebor was that Gloin is now switched costs with Hadhod. So Gloin costs 1,500. Hadhod is now 1,200. And this has also helped, you know, some matchups with Erebor being in the lead. But Gloin was just too effective at the cost of 1,200. So we wanted to shift them up a little bit. And charge effect on top of the clump. Very nice. Where is Gloin? He's right here in the center of it all. He's not getting beaten down by the MT swords just yet. But MT swords are trying to clean up on the Guardians and the Phalanx. And it looks like they do just that. Very nice. Very nice play by old Nosey. Now they're chasing down Gloin. Gloin's got his heal going off. Nope, he's going to die. That's the value of the MT sword charge. Take notes, take notes. Gloin is gone. Okay. Again, rebuild popped off here on the forge. MT sword charge for days over here by old Nosey. And I don't know if he's going to save this. He might lose it. It's a good chance he might lose it with this Guardian Battalion here over here. And the MT sword just can't reach him. Okay, so he does save his redoubt, which is good, but he almost lost it again. He's going for level 3, so he's going for Uzbudul. Another change we made here is that Uzbudul now limited to 2 because we had the introduction of Durin the Deathless. And that, you know, has had some impacts in Erebor's endgame, so we have a new unit that was kind of introduced with Durin the Deathless arrival, and you'll see that hopefully in this game. MT Swords charge is on cooldown. What's happening here in the north? It looks like Po0l's trying to move around with more Guardians of Phalanx. He could be trying to split these up a little bit more. I think that'd be convenient for him if he just splits here and there.
The king calls us to the field.
And MT Swords, 2 battalions in formation. And yes, we have Denethor here for old Nosey. Excellent stuff. So Denethor did not receive any changes. It was just different parts of Gondor that did. Uzbudul arriving, though, is going to be quite interesting in the match right now. We'll have to see if Po0l goes for Gloin again or if he chooses a different hero. Wormslayers on the field with the fast mobility should be pretty okay. They're going to be a fast counter on Denethor if Po0l ends up bringing them in this direction. But Denethor with the leadership modifier on top of MT Sword's charge bonus is going to be very impactful here, I would say. And MT Knights again going in for that charge. No pikes. Well, broken battalion of pikes, but yeah. MT Swords having the moment to clear. And we do not have siege materials purchased. Unlucky. Old Nosey, you know how I feel. Okay, Denethor's level 2, so 1 more level and he gets his damage leadership. Okay, so MT Knights, let's see what you got. Nosey's kind of chilling there right now. And it looks like he lost a barracks here earlier, but now he's getting that back up and running. He's consistently buying that banner upgrade because we know the value is just too good to pass on. Wormslayers coming back out again for Erebor. And Uzbudul. Oh, Durin's Day. There we go. Erebor with the PowerPoint lead, knowing MT Swords again can feed just a little bit. It's going to be huge, I would say. It's going to be quite big. Uzbudul level 2. 1 more level and they get staunch defenders to Po0l. MT Knights trying to harass. And not in wedge formation though, so they're losing out on that damage bonus. MT Swords on the retreat from the center lane because they see Uzbudul chasing. And we have the archer range for Gondor coming out. It looks like Nosey's going for MT archers with fire arrows, if I had to guess. I don't think he's going to get Faramir. That would be interesting, but I don't think he will. And looks like we have Vault Wardens on the field too now from Po0l. Okay, this forge is level 2. Rebuild popped on the forge. Very nice. Saves it. 875 CP for Erebor, 725 for Gondor. Okay, level 1 Uzbadul. Should he put them in formation? He could. They'd get an armor bonus, but I don't think he needs that armor bonus right now. Po0l on the right-hand side of the map as well, outside of the center lane. And we have Nosey over here, still trying to push on the forge and get it taken out. Vault Wardens may not get the job done here. He's a little slow to reposition entirely, but maybe that cavalry damage nerf is going to get it done just right. Maybe. Numenorean Engineering, though, trying to take out that redoubt once again. We have 9 points in the bank here for Erebor, 900 CP, 15 points in the bank here for Gondor. And we got the Dol Amroth Citadel. So we have a very cool change in the Dol Amroth Citadel. Boromir's on the field now too for Gondor very nicely. And Boromir at level 5 now, when he dons his armor, he gets a 10% armor bonus. But it looks like Denethor did just go down over here, unfortunately, from the Uzbadul hold on the front of Gondor's base. Level 5, just chilling inside of Gondor's base. We happen to have a balance change that was made to the men-at-arms. They are now a proper top-of-the-line elite sword for Gondor to consider past MT swords. But if we take a look here, Boromir is going to try to hold back the Uzbadul. They may not get the chance. Oh, nope, they're going to die. Yep, they're going to die to Boromir, knocking them back, preventing them from killing that barracks. Very nice. Boromir's level 3 now, getting closer to that armor bonus. Okay, so Po0l does save the forge. Very nice. So that cavalry damage nerf showing to, you know, provide some good sustain. Archer's popping out of the archer range, and he's not going to save this, though. He's going to lose the archer range to the Uzbadul. They got the Po0l. This is the level 4 battalion. Oh, Boromir, no! Oh, man. Oh, Uzbadul end up nuking Boromir. And it looks like Nosey had gone for the Swan Knights first. He wants that additional crush damage over here. He wants something beefy to really just tank the Uzbadul and handle them. Oh, man. That's tough. Losing Denethor and Boromir to the Uzbadul push. Okay, we have another round of Erebor troops moving here. And Wormslayer survived the trample. Fully armed and filthy used here. And that's not going to do anything because Nosey's going to hold them and move correctly. Okay, let me see. 20 power points here for Erebor. 1,000 CP. Getting very close to possibly seeing Durn the Deathless. Okay, Nosey going for that banner upgrade. Wait. We got Glowing back on the field. Very nice. Okay, alright. What's happening here? Looks like Po0l is pushing from the mine shaft. Swan Knights on the back foot. They gotta retreat. They gotta get out of that. Okay, charge attack value. Very nice. And is he going to use the men-at-arms? I wonder. Maybe, maybe not. MT swords, though, keeping the front line safe from mine shafts.
Well, let me tell you a thing or two.
And it looks like we have more Uzbadul. Yep, they just came back. All right. Is this tunnel full? Oh, he's got the blades on the Uzbadul now. Very nice. So Po0l really using the value of upgrades a lot in this match. I like that Forge has been present in both games. It feels really good to see that. He purchased like heavy armor, but he hasn't really bought it for the units that could get it. And over here, MT Swords again pushing on the mine shafts. 1 point away, possibly from Durn the Deathless. We shall see if that is where Po0l goes. Ah, oh, man, that PowerPoint lead here, though. That's just the feed that MT Swords can do. Something we're still observing. Looks like Po0l trying to chase down the MT swords though. Okay. He's definitely trying. Oh yeah, Worm Slayers go down pretty well against MT swords. Okay, we have 25 points here. Got Barding Phalanx real fast. Looks like Po0l's going for the upgrades. And we happen to see Denethor is back on the field. He used his Palantir leadership debuff. And look at that. During the Deathless hits the field for Po0l. Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Look at this, man. This has been so fun for us to like mess around with and test. But we have some very good opinions on how he is right now. He feels good and he's getting some more changes, but it is a very exciting time to be messing around with during the last. Oh, Hammer of Ale over here. Yes, sir. So he has a earthquake-like ability pretty much. And to replace the earthquake tier 4, we have Custodians of Durin as well in this match. They're going to be having a little, you know, some more changes since you've seen this game, but yeah. Very cool stuff. Durin's Day here for the stun value. And we got Baruch Kazad here. Oh, man. Erebor coming in over here like crazy. Now, Durin the Last, for the record, is more supportive than combative. That's going to be his role just because Erebor has a lot of combative heroes already. So he's not as strong as some of the other Erebor heroes. His value is in his kit. But man, look at this. Look at this. Look at this Litany of the Seven. So cool, man. It is a damage debuff, experience gain, halt, and a stun for 15 seconds. Very cool stuff to mess around with. Boromir almost level 5, but the way that the game has been going, Po0l catching him earlier does not, you know, it basically means he didn't get his leadership, unfortunately. But Durin the Deathless gets the kill on Boromir. Oh man, we have another Po0l battalion there. Gondor backing away at this point. Okay, Gondor in their base, holding it away. Okay, 925 CP. So it looks like Gondor, they got 4k CP. Can they reach Gandalf? They do have fortress banners. I don't know if Gandalf's going to be hitting the field at all, though. Custodians of Durin, they got a few members of the battalion left. Looks like he might be trying to go for the Dol Amroth Citadel. Maybe Nosey's waiting on Boromir to get back. Let's take a look at the money. No, he's going for Gandalf, possibly. He does buy Gandalf. I knew it. Okay. So we got a leadership debuff now from Denethor on the Erebor clump here. Now the issue here is that because Nosey lost his archery range, he's only got melee interactions right now. Ooh, look at the smooth charge ability. Very nice by Nosey. Gets right on top of the dwarven units. Very, very nice. And it looks like he's nuking them. Amen, brother. Amen. Look at this. He immediately pushed back that dwarven play of the clump with Po0l during the Deathless and Gloin. There we go. Denethor, buddy. There we go. Okay, we have Po0l coming back here, though, with Barding Phalanx. Gondor with 15 in the bank. We have 18 from Erebor. Again, the PowerPoint lead is simply from MT units feeding outside of the harass. Something that you gotta be careful with as Gondor in this matchup. But the modifier value you can get with MT units is fantastic, and that's why Nose is going here. Western Winds, get the speed bonus. Get the stun value. It looks like Po0l gonna be chipped away in the back here. Gandalf. Yes, there we go. Gandalf's Wizard's Blast. So Gandalf did get buffed. He got a 200 HP buff, but he got a damage nerf when mounted. This was really to help the survivability of Gandalf in the initial stages of his arrival. He was relatively soft in melee. So we wanted to make him a little bit more comfortable when dismounted, because he was too, you know, you could get a lot of good value with him when he was mounted compared to dismounted in terms of survivability. But Po0l over here with Gimli and Hadhod, so I must have missed when he picked them up. But we also have Iron Hills Assembly coming in now. We have the assembly for Erebor. And another Man-at-Arms Citadel. Very nice. It looks like they're possibly chasing down during the Deathless, but he backs away. Another change we made for Erebor, actually, is that Gimli no longer has a pin, but he has a slow debuff for 10 seconds on a shorter cooldown. It is about a 30-second cooldown, just to give Erebor a little bit more flexibility. But Gimli's pin previously we found to be way too dominant in a lot of cases. So Gimli now without the pin is still very good, but this is basically just something, you know, extra to give him with the shorter cooldown. So we're going to see if he ends up catching Gandalf at all. Custodians of Durin back on the field from Durin the Deathless. And he's going to be level 3. Rekindle Hearts maybe coming to the field. Maybe. Swan Knight's trying to go in for that charge. Yep, get the Erebor archers off the field. Nice. Okay, empty swords coming down the southern point. They're coming down the northern point. Okay, Denethor and Gandalf. That's tricky because Denethor does debuff Gandalf by 15% armor and 15% experience gain. So we're going to see how this kind of holds out for Nosey. Men-at-Arms on the field. Whether or not we're going to see them in action more could be the case. It'd be nice to see Imrahil supporting. Again, they were buffed to be next to Black Numenorians pretty much exactly in stats, if you've ever used that unit in Hradwraith. Okay, Boromir back on the field. So Nosey coming out from a tight position and getting a chance to push back now. So we pretty much right now in this game have the Ironfoot hero squad almost present, except King Dane and Thorn Stonehelm. Those are the only two heroes not here, next to King Brand as well. But it's Gloin, Gimli, Durin the Deathless, and Hadhod on the field right now. Look at that level 3 forge, man. The Swan Knights here taking a minute to take that out. Okay, we have Durin's Day, but Gandalf here providing fear and terror resistance. That's not going to do anything outside of healing the Dwarven units. We have heal available as well. Garden of Athelion, though. Is he going to target the heroes with that? Litany of the Seven. All right, Boromir's Horn of Gondor. They should have fear and terror resistance, maybe, if he activates Brukazal. Looks like they did not. Okay, for Gondor, they're chasing down. They're chasing them down, chasing the heroes. Let's go. Durin the Deathless is getting poked at by Denethor's guards. Look at this, look at this. They got the speed bonus. Oh my god, we have Moria reclaimed here now too. Vow of Vengeance. Hold on, this could be risky. Gandalf doesn't have any cooldowns, but Rekindled Hearts does mean that they don't get debuffed by Vow of Vengeance. And we just had another Durin ability used. Brute Kazat by Gloin. Moria reclaimed though should be sweeping up the MT units. Looks like it looks like right now Nosey has sort of gotten out of that. We do have Knife Throw available for that armor debuff. Okay. Man, what a cluster that was, man. Okay, that one was Durin's Wake for the immunity to knockback and trample that we saw earlier. Oh, Imrahil's on the field. Faramir's here by Nosey. Siege materials finally arriving. 875 CP for Gondor. And Po0l is chilling at 650. Okay. Gondor is coming back in this. They're hitting the main economy. Oh, man. Okay, level 5 Gandalf. He's got to be careful. Heroes take a lot from structure damage. Western, nope, Durin's Day, my bad. Western Winds is on cooldown right now. Numenoran Engineering as well. And we have upgraded archers here from fully armed and filthy. Gotta be real careful here. They could be trying to go for Denethor, which they are. Gandalf's Wizard's Blast in the back. Let's see, where are the Uzbadul? Looks like they're going to get the Numenoran Engineering. Okay, Nosey pulling back. He's going up north. He's trying to get rid of this forge finally. And he, rebuild again. So yeah, we also moved Hadhod's Structure Armor Leadership to Durn the Deathless. That's what you see in there with the effects. Okay, Emerhill and Swan Knights. And are we going to have an archery range coming back again from Nosey now that Faramir's here? Maybe not. But what we do have... Oh, wait. Nope, sorry, lost the scaling. Gandalf, no! Oh, Western Winds speed bonus, getting Gandalf out of that predicament like you wouldn't believe it. The HP buff is what sort of helped Gandalf there as well. It's a sort of... It's something that we really kind of needed for Gandalf. People may agree to disagree. That's what balance is all about. You have agreements, you have disagreements. But Gandalf needed a small HP buff at the start for his overall cost. Because in most cases, he kind of would die when he got to the field. Because, again, 5k hero. But he definitely needed something. Just to help him in the initial stage there. Okay, Gondor going back towards their base. But they are regrouping the troops. Now, I'm surprised that Po0l's not using a battle wagon here, to be honest. That is surprising to me because it's allowing Nosey to completely ignore pikes and just go for MT sword and charge value for the entire day. We do have House of Healing here, so Nosey's going to be replenishing back at the base. Boromir's level 6. We got one more level from Proud, Stubborn, Strong. Okay, MT pikes coming to the field now, so never mind that. Emerhill and Swan Knights creeping for some experience. Oh, is he going to maybe get some kills here on the hero squad? Maybe. Could be the case. Denethor's Terror, very nice, okay. For the record, there's no passive fear and terror resistance there because it's only from King Dane. And Wizard's Blast gets Gandalf to level 6. And Horn of Gondor, just to stun the troops keeping around right now. Po0l's got to back away. Not having King Dane is a tough hit right here for Po0l. Okay. Gondor's cleared out the Erebor army once again. And Hadhod's Sabotage has come in clutch for the squad here. Dalmar's Citadel is about to go down. That's going to feed the heroes just a bit here. Yikes. Basically, it feeds like a fortress. Something we're still thinking about, but yeah. You can see the heroes having leveled off of that like crazy. That's going to be quite big for Po0l in the next engagement, if I had to guess, if he gets there. We got Emerhill with Swan Knights, so that's going to be a little bit hard for Erebor. Ooh, Fountain Guards coming in from old Nosey, though. Very sweet, very sweet. One of the things we did for Fountain Guards was buff their armor against heroes. So that is something that we are, working with, just to give them a little bit better survivability there. Oh, Rekindled Hearts. Okay, Gandalf's armor bonus. Just keep them immune to debuffs. Very nice clump damage there on the level 1 Hall of Warriors. Gandalf gets the key tunnel. Gandalf has been huge in this matchup, but the MT sword play by old Nosey has been superb. Oh, is he trying to do... Oh! That damage from Flame of Ador on the Uzbadul. Damn, Nosey. Hold up, buddy. Okay, Po0l is really in a tricky situation here. I mean, the hero squad is still alive and well for Erebor. Level 10 Gloin and Gimli Leap for Gondor. Very nice. Gimli. Okay, he's backing away. Are we going to see a pin? We're going to see a pin. Okay, we saw a pin on Gimli. Very nice. So Gandalf's going in for the kill. He's going in for the kill. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Oh, Hammer of Allah getting Gondor. Oh, okay, just for a little bit of crowd control there. Okay, Gandalf gets Gimli. Very nice. So again, he did have a mounted damage nerf, so it's going to take him a little bit more time to get some value while mounted. Hammer of Ale for the crowd control, just to get the hero squad kind of out from the MT clump. And we got Faramir's Ranger summon, so he's only level 3 right now. 29 points here though for Gondor, 1000 CP, 6k in the bank, 500 CP for Erebor, 500. Okay, man, what is Nosey going to do to try and close this game? Again, very, very shocking that Po0l did not go for a battle wagon right now in this game, because it's really allowed Nosey to get away with his MT sword clump. And we have more Iron Hills. Another thing we did is that we have adjusted the CP cost of the hybrid units like Iron Hills Warriors and Gundabad Berserkers. We've decreased that from 100 to 80. So you should be seeing them more often, and we're pretty satisfied with their current direction and feel. Fountain Guards chilling up here. Oh, he's got 2 battalions of Fountain Guards. Okay. Interesting. And over here, you got the new Stoneworker model. It no longer gives economy, it's just a structure armor bonus. Durin's Day, it's not going to mean anything because Gandalf's here for the Fear and Terror resistance. And we got another Dharma Citadel. Litany of the 7 damage debuff since Gandalf is here. Khazad, okay, and very cool stuff. Okay, rekindled hearts here for the debuff nullification. Ooh, oh, Durin's deathless. He's got invulnerability for 20 seconds. Gondor's got to back away. No, did Imrahil die over here? Oh man, that is rough. Okay. Numenor Engineering, he's going for the banner upgrade, maybe? No, he just went for the moat. Okay. I think Nosey's trying to close the game out. He's definitely trying to close the game out. Fountain Guards and Swan Knights on the assembly over here. Flame of Anor. Wait, we got the Rohirrim summon. We have Elisar too. Oh man, everything was pretty much used in this game. Elagos showing up at the very end. Mordor reclaimed. Oh my god. Po0l trying to hang in there for his life. Does he have a rebuild? Does he have a rebuild? He has a rebuild. Ooh, fulfill your oaths popped. Okay, Gloin going down. During the Deathless, probably going down next. Oh, man. Look at this Gondor by Nosey. Well played, Erebor by Po0l. Good showcase of some of the changes we've got in the upcoming version. Very cool stuff. And we have a Thror's Horde possibly being... Oh, Durin just got revived. Hold on. So yeah, when Durin gets revived, he has all of his abilities on cooldown for a 15-second period. Looks like Durin the Deathless is going down, though. Oh man, what a game. Well played to my boys, Old Nosey and Po0l. Man, that was such a special game. Some cool changes showcase, some good sweating going on. We're back, boys. We are back. And thank you again, everyone, for just hanging out today. If you have questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll try to answer them. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the classic Old Nosey versus Po0l. But who doesn't love a good Old Nosey game to kick off the new version? And I hope you guys are going to be enjoying everything that you have waiting, because it's a lot of changes. So again, thank you for hanging out and watching, and I will see you in the next one.